Is the Bible just a collection of old stories? Or is it something more? For centuries, people have wrestled with these questions. Could this book, written so long ago, still hold relevance today? Many believe it does, pointing to powerful evidence that supports its claims. Let's explore some of this evidence together. One compelling reason to trust the Bible is the sheer number of ancient manuscripts we have. Imagine a mountain of old scrolls, thousands upon thousands of them. That's how many copies of the Bible exist from ancient times. In fact, there are more ancient Bible manuscripts than any other ancient book. This abundance of manuscripts helps us be confident that the Bible we read today accurately reflects the original writings. Archaeology provides another layer of support for the Bible's reliability. While faith is often seen as a matter of the heart, it's fascinating to see how the physical evidence uncovered by archaeologists can reinforce what's written in ancient texts. The ground beneath our feet holds secrets that, when revealed, can bridge the gap between belief and historical fact. Over the years, archaeologists have unearthed amazing discoveries that confirm details found in the Bible. These findings aren't just random artifacts, they are pieces of a much larger puzzle that help us understand the world of the Bible. Each discovery, whether it's a pottery shard or a city wall, adds depth to our understanding of biblical events and the people who lived them. For example, the Bible talks about Paul's missionary journeys. These journeys, described in the New Testament, took Paul across vast regions, spreading his message and establishing early Christian communities. The routes he traveled were once thought to be difficult to trace, but archaeology has helped illuminate his path. Archaeologists have found ancient cities and roads mentioned in the book of Acts, confirming the historical accuracy of Paul's travels. The remains of these cities, along with the Roman roads that connected them, show us that the journeys described in the Bible were not only possible but actually took place along real, identifiable routes. Another example is the Pool of Bethesda, a place of healing described in the Gospel of John. For centuries, some doubted whether this pool ever existed, since its location was lost to history and its description seemed almost mythical. Archaeologists have discovered the actual pool, just as it is described in the Bible. The discovery matched the biblical account in surprising detail, including the 5 porticos mentioned in the Gospel. This find silenced many skeptics and provided a direct link to the world of Jesus. Even the existence of the Hittite people, once doubted by historians, has been confirmed through archaeological finds. For a long time, the Hittites were known only from the Bible, leading some to believe they were a myth. But the discovery of Hittite cities, tablets and inscriptions in modern-day Turkey proved that they were a powerful civilization just as the Bible described. These discoveries give us tangible evidence that the Bible is grounded in history. Each artifact, inscription and ruin uncovered by archaeologists helps us see the Bible not just as a spiritual text, but as a record rooted in real people, places and events. The more we dig, the more we find that history and faith can walk hand in hand. When we consider the question of whether the Bible can be trusted, perhaps the most fantastic evidence for its reliability is found in the realm of prophecy. True prophecy is not just a vague prediction or a lucky guess like some false prophets of the past. It's the act of foretelling specific events long before they happen, often in remarkable detail. Throughout the pages of the Bible, we find hundreds of prophecies, many of which have been fulfilled with astonishing accuracy. These aren't just general statements, but detailed forecasts about people, places and events, sometimes centuries before they unfold. This is one of the Bible's most unique features, setting it apart from any other ancient text. One famous example is the prophet Isaiah, who lived hundreds of years before Jesus. Isaiah's writings are preserved in ancient manuscripts, and historians agree that his prophecies were recorded long before the events they describe took place. Isaiah accurately described over 300 details about Jesus' life, death and resurrection. He wrote about a suffering servant who would be rejected, pierced and ultimately bring hope to many, centuries before Jesus was even born. These prophecies are an exact match to the events of Jesus' life, leaving scholars amazed. How could anyone predict these things so far in advance unless they were truly inspired by God? The level of detail and the number of fulfilled prophecies suggests something beyond human ability. It's as if history itself was being written ahead of time. The odds of these prophecies happening by chance are so astronomically small that statisticians have calculated the probability at 1 in 10 to the power of 1,000. It's basically impossible unless it's true. This remarkable track record of fulfilled prophecy stands as a powerful testament to the Bible's divine inspiration and enduring trustworthiness. The Bible tells us all Scripture is God-breathed and is useful for teaching, rebuking, correcting and training in righteousness. These words, found in the book of 2 Timothy chapter 3 verse 16, remind us that the Bible is not just an old collection of writings, but a living guide meant to shape our lives. It offers wisdom for every season, guidance for every challenge, and hope for every heart that seeks understanding. This ancient book, filled with wisdom and truth, has been a source of comfort and inspiration for countless generations. People from all walks of life have turned to its pages for answers, encouragement, and a sense of purpose. Its stories and teachings have shaped cultures, inspired leaders, and brought hope to those in need. Even today, the Bible remains as relevant as ever. Isaiah 40 verse 8 says, "The grass withers and the flowers fall, but the word of our God endures forever." In a world where so much is temporary and uncertain, the Bible stands as a steady foundation, offering timeless truths that never fade. While the world around us changes, seasons come and go, trends rise and fall, the message of the Bible remains constant. Its words have survived centuries, crossing borders and languages, reaching people in every corner of the globe. No matter your background or beliefs, its message is open to all who are willing to listen. Perhaps it's time to discover this timeless book for yourself. Open its pages, explore its stories, and let its words speak to you personally. You might find comfort in its promises, wisdom in its teachings, or inspiration in its stories of faith and perseverance. Take a moment to see what truths you can uncover. The Bible is a book for you, waiting to be explored, ready to offer guidance, and always there to remind you that you're never alone on your journey. Like and share if you're intrigued. Follow us for more faith and knowledge. Follow Jesus for salvation.